Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the cafe. As always, I am your hostess with the mostest. I am Barista. It is not only my title, it is also my name. It is a... Shit, what day is it again? Oh, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. It's a fairly brisk Thursday night here at the cafe. All the more reason to come on in, get comfy, get cozy, have a snack, have a warm drink, or any kind of drink, really. And settle in while we get to some Valhalla. The tensions are still high because of the events at the Apollo Trust Bank. The people got out, some people died, but all the bodies have been identified. But that doesn't mean that everybody's okay. Yes, Nova, what are we waiting for? Of course I have bat ears. It is International Bat Appreciation Day. And since I can turn into a bat, why not? If they had physics, I feel like I would wiggle them way more than I actually can. Hehe. Yeah, I figured if there was any day to show them off a little bit, it would be today. So here we are. The last time we bought whatever it was that Jill wanted. It's a good thing we did, because clearly I've forgotten what she wanted. It probably would have reminded us. I think it might have been all that beer that we got. We already read all the news on Reddit. All the news. Went to the shop. Nothing we haven't looked at already. So let's just go to work. Wednesday, December 21st. My ears stick up into the mix button now, but it's not too much. They're not too much taller than my ahoge is, so it's not that much different. See, the little guy on TV likes my ears too. He thinks they're cool. Good evening. Jill, good timing. I swear to fuck, Dana, if you have me do something like training the dog to try to bartend, I am leaving. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. If it helps, that dog isn't coming until sometime later. Oh, good. Now I'm worried for other reasons. Anyway, do you have something planned for Sunday? Watch silly mega Christmas specials with 1,000 grams of black fur on my lap. Why? She's talking about 4. I was thinking about holding a small mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Alright! Invite any client you're acquainted with, the more the merrier. You didn't bring your cat today? The raid stopped. They found whatever or whoever they were looking for. Huh. Anyway, we better start working. Yeah, you better. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Consolidating the version that has lyrics on the bonus album with this one, it's always a bit of a trip because the one that's on the bonus album, it's a slower, more jazz-like thing, like Kira Miki told us that she normally does, or how she started rather. It's really good. I can't remember. I don't know if we're actually gonna get to listen to it in game or not. Time to mix drink. Time to mix drinks and change lives. It's like the tagline of this fucking game, and I fucked it up. Welcome to Valhalla. Who is this sassy lost child?
I want a fluffy dream.
May I see your ID, please?
I don't have an ID because
You're like 12. Get out of here. Don't make me go get boss.
I'm the ghost of Mega Christmas Past. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream.
Do you have money to pay for the drinks?
Well,
Do you?
Yes, I have money.
Damn, Jill channeled her inner Dana there. Do you, punk? The girl asked for fluffy dream, but she's got to be crazy if she thinks she's getting alcohol so easily. I think a fluffy dream has a optional anyway. Yeah. Swindle this kid for all the money she's got. No, I won't do that. There, alcohol-free fluffy dream. Here you go.
Wow, I actually got a drink.
So who are you here to stalk, Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Past?
Stalk? Alright, I'm a ghost. That guy, yeah.
Ooh, Gillian? Which employee did you leave without a Mega Christmas, Gil? Jill, please. Would've been funny if you reacted to that. Sorry, kid. I'm not in the mood to humor you today unless you have some sort of ID.
Here.
Well, in a year or so, I would gladly serve you a drink. But until then, this is no place for you.
But I already got a drink.
Non-alcoholic one. You didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? What, was she hoping I was just really fucking stupid and inadequate at my job? So, if you would please leave, as Welcome to Valhalla starts playing.
I can't leave. Not after trying so hard to even get here.
Alright, let's start from the beginning, Miss Norma.
How did you know my name?
I saw your ID.
It could have been a fake ID.
I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID that doesn't put you at 18 at the very least.
You're very sharp, Miss Bartender.
You look like a dice girl, Norma. Why come to a bar like this?
You seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender.
Nah, she's just like that all the time. Shut up. Sorry if I've been harsh. These last couple of days have been heavy. And having someone underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week.
Incident?
Well, don't change the subject, young lady. Why did you come here?
What do you care? I can do whatever I want.
Unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can, should, and probably will stop you.
I just wanted to be more wild, you know?
Wild?
My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her. But it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take a college preparation course. I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore.
So you came to a bar.
Maybe if I came back home smelling like alcohol, she would leave me alone.
Probably not. But I totally get where you're coming from, kid.
If I'm not good enough for her, I might as well kill any hope she has in me.
Funny. I have a friend who's also being pressured by her mother.
Really?
Yeah, but in her case, it's being pressured to settle down and form a family.
Oh.
So let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed.
Yes.
you like alcohol?
Actually, I think it's nasty.
Then you're doing things wrong.
What?
If you're gonna disappoint your mom, at least do it with something you like. Like, become a belly dancer because you want to be a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing? I like bopping out to this song. Busy.
I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good enough that I haven't been able to think about what I want to do.
Real. Fuck. Is this kid me if I was more rebellious in the future? Don't you think you should start there? What good is doing something just for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself over something you don't enjoy...
Sounds silly, huh?
Very. Go home, do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? Or at the very least, humor her until you're old enough to move out.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender.
Call me Jill.
Jill? Alright.
Careful out there. In the end, you did humor her for a bit.
Shut up! Oh, a doggy!
I briefly forgot that I gave him fucking Lucas's voice. Hello, little girl! Ah, shit. G&J, how are you doing? You're late. Missed me, Jay? You're too early. Good to see you here. Boss, will he be any good around here? I'm right here. I know. Of course, I spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you'd bring a part-timer dog? Here, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. Paw. Sir, yes, sir. Training. Of course. He's only shouting, sir, yes, sir, and not doing anything else, though. I never said I did a perfect job. Hmm? Is that a motorcycle? Oh, shit! Hey, not in my office! In the end, he's just a dog, I guess. Oh, look at this fucking guy. Motorcycle guy. He looks a bit cut under there. Yes? Bathroom. Oh, sorry, it's only for clients. Promise me you'll buy something afterwards. It's that door over there. Oh, there he goes. Who the hell are you? The other one! Sheesh. I said get out of my desk! The world's ending! It was just a motorcycle. They're the four riders, then! Those are horsemen, and it already stopped. Oh, he's cute, isn't he? Shit, I'm like out of man voices. Thanks. Don't mention it. I need to buy something now, right? Oh, no, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you. No, I'll order something. I need a rest anyways. What can I get you? Piano, nice. Sorry, didn't hear you. I'll have a Mars Blast. Sure. Mars Blast for the biker guy. I think he said piano woman first. What, does he not want to admit that he likes a girly drink or something? Like he wants a sweet drink, but he's got this macho image to keep or whatever? Aw, this poor guy. Toxic masculinity stereotypes survive into the 2070s at the very least. How unfortunate for everybody involved. Give him a drink, it's a piano woman. Serve it. Here. You look happy. Shut up. Is that motorcycle out there yours, Mr. Call me Mario. And yes, it's mine. Sorry for the noise. Nah, don't worry. It's not like you stayed outside too long or anything. So what do you work as, Mario? I live to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine sounds wherever I go. I'm a rebel. Fuck the red lights, fuck the speed limits, fuck the helmet laws. The roads are mine and mine only. I am... Guys, I'm going outside with the dog. We'll advertise the bar. Hello, doggy. Hello, shady guy. Shady? I'll be back before long, don't worry. Alright. Careful. Who is she? She's my boss. She is cute. Not that you're not cute, and it's not like I'm into girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just... So, where do you work, Mario? I told you, I'm a rebel. Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job? I'm a delivery boy. That's really appropriate, I guess. What do you deliver? I'm from a courier company, so it's kind of like mail, I guess. I'm always around the city, and I know it like the palm of my hand. Hey, that's new. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection and every street. That's nice. I still can't take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks. Around here, the Saber Station's antenna is a good reference. I mean, what do I care? Fix that yourself, bitch. You want anything else, Mario? I guess a Moonblast would be nice. Moonblast? Gut punch! Yeah, that one. Again, he asked for a gut punch, but I'm pretty sure he asked for a Moonblast first. Yeah, he's trying to be all macho and shit. But that ain't gonna work on me, you know? For that, I punish you. Whoa, I cast Big Moonblast upon ye. On the rocks and blended. There it is. Moon! I gave myself a tail. These could easily be dog ears too. Serve it. Here. This is good. It's a Moonblast. Hey. No, never mind. Say, Mario, why do you try so hard to keep that tough guy image? It isn't working. Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that, you just looked cute. Cute. So why do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? Rebels that cause trouble and ride free from society's ties. If we applied that brand of logic here, I should be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and lighting drinks on fire. I guess. You can do whatever you want and dress however you want. It's just that you look like you're trying so hard. Like you don't really enjoy that. It's not a lie. Who says you can't dress as a biker and still be a nice kid? Yeah, but other bikers... That sounded like something someone in high school would say. Ugh. It's just advice. Don't take it too personally. No, you're right. I don't have to be that way. Unless you want to. I ain't stopping you there. Yeah, but I don't. It's tiring and I don't feel good. If you want, you can try to stay quiet. You're pretty intimidating when you did that. Let's see. Will you have another drink, or did you have too many already? I can handle another one. Give me a fringe weaver. Sure. He actually asked for a fringe weaver instead of just something manly. Good for him. You know, a fringe weaver. The thing that could get him absolutely toasted. You know we gotta do it, right? You know we gotta do it to him. Using the keyboard for that one, because I'm not gonna sit here and swipe this over 18 fucking times. What if this gets Mario into a car accident? Maybe let's not do that. Let's just get him a regular one, then. I would feel very bad if something happened to him. Okay. Regular fringe weaver for Mario. Yep, that's the one. Thanks. Say, that guy over there. Gil? What's up with him? Are you dating him? No. Is he seeing anyone? Not as far as I know. Do you think he... No, never mind. I said nothing. Ah, he's got a crush. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, sure there's plenty of people who are not into John face, but, I, for one, think Gillian is cute. Thank you for everything. Oh, there he goes. Riding off into the night. Don't Akira pose out there. Please come again. Ah, Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy. Huh? What? Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Gil. Okay, careful. Wow. Break already. Bro, we haven't even been at this half an hour yet. Sometimes we're at it for like an hour before we even hit break. What the fuck? John face isn't that bad looking. Doesn't make me want to gouge my eyes out, so there's that. Coming from a, as you say, raging lesbian like yourself, I think that's the highest form of compliment. Whether or not that is a term you still want to use. If it is, cool. If not, that's fine too. As far as we know, Stella and, Say haven't seen each other yet. Billy didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. Let's pull up the superhero guy. Back! Any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Rad Sheba bar to get their attention. Oh. I mean, wasn't that the point? Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine! Oh god. The door opens and the crowd goes wild when they see Ah! Dog! Sup, little girl? What are you doing in a bar? Honey, some help here. Hey, dog, I heard cats in the alley. Really? I'll check them out. I really hope that didn't peak the mic too bad. Wow, you really are bad with dogs, huh? Did I make it too obvious? Why, though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they're given fears or tastes completely at random. I just happen to get stuck with a fear of dogs and chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct, though. Thank gods. What'll you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll have a Bleeding Jane. Coming right up. Bleeding Jane for Dorothy in honor of her time of the month? No, I'm not even gonna ask a question, or I'm not even gonna say nothing until she says something herself. Serve it. Here. That time of the month. Do Lily menstruate? Yes, oil. No, silly, we don't. There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. And what time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a Bleeding Jane. You know what? Fair. That is very fair. It's like, well, that was... It's that fucking meme of, I don't know what I expected. So how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although it's also the season with the most competition. I didn't know you had competition. Of
course I do, both humans and Lilim. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. They were sold out. I wanted one too. Maybe it's better that way. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. That scares off lots of people. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is to just dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. Hell, some even invite me to a dinner or a movie before anything else. Although I must say it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. Huh. I never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Lilim too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%? Human from the neck up. Dick's preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict though. Why? Do you know someone that might be interested?
Just mere curiosity.
Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Get me a blue fairy. A big one, would you?
Alright. Big blue fairy for the small pink-haired pixie. Not often we have somebody actually ask for something big. Just right out the gates. Age, next. Big blue fairy. Here you go.
Wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these.
Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was dizzy and what he'd seen was puke. Ew.
Oh.
You know, earlier today there was a mega Christmas spirit around here.
What about it?
And I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story.
I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank!
The what?
It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people. Then I go to Santa's lap, and when he asks what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman! Sometimes they try to cover it up. The Lilim wants to be human! It's then when I say, no, I want you. After that I say, well, at the very least, I want a dildo, a big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. I once thought about screaming, help, I'm being molested! But I remembered it was a prank, so I didn't want to ruin the guy's life.
How considerate.
Although I did get a client that way. He became a regular soon after.
Huh.
So yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me.
Oh yeah. How old are you?
Old enough for anything you want.
Numbers. I need numbers.
Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay then, tell me your age first.
27.
No fair, you didn't get fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24.
How long since you've been deployed?
That's a secret I'll keep with me.
Fair enough.
I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though. Why didn't you?
How dangerous everything's been lately, every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement.
You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will.
Feel free to do so. Do you want anything else?
Let's see. Oh, a cobalt velvet. It's been a while since I've tried one of those.
Alright. She asked for a cobalt velvet. Weird. Lovely, classy, and burning. It's like champagne served in a cup that had a bit of cola left. Now we can actually make it big. All on rockets and rockets. Bro, that doesn't even... You can't even say the glass is half full on that. That looks like a shot in a big fucking... whatever. Cobalt velvet.
Yep, this is the one.
You like it?
I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey, honey. Have you ever seen a Mega Santa gangbang?
Huh?
That Mega Santa that became a regular of mine. He once invited like 8 of his friends. Gangbangs are funny because with that many guys, no one knows what to do. They think about using you too, but they don't want to touch the other guys. Well, you should have thought about that before you getting naked in front of other guys. 8 guys, and in the end, only 2 got into it while the others left. Even my regular left.
I'll regret asking this, but were all the other guys...
Yep, they were Mega Santas that worked with him.
Of course they were.
I've been in many, but I still don't get the charm of gangbangs. Orgies I can see, though. Well, either remembering that got me turned on or the alcohol's kicking in. Either way, I'm leaving. Bye, honey!
That girl has seen some shit. Now I can't see Mega Santas with the same eyes. Why didn't you tell her you missed her yesterday? Forgot about it.
I didn't find any cats!
Why not look again?
Good idea!
This child is even sassier looking than the last one. Huh? Another kid? Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school? That would be a hassle. Oh gods, maybe Alma was right. Right about what? Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing. Or the whole massive transmission hack thing. And at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. Today, there have been 2 kids already. How would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon? Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. Yeah, that's where the frothy water comes from.
True.
Excuse me, miss. This is no place for kids, so you should... Gil, she's staring too much and she's saying nothing. She's not ordering anything, she's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol's everywhere anyways. What do you suggest? Let her be. Maybe she's just curious about the bar. She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Yeah. Jill?
Ah!
No. Whoa! Instead of Hank Hill, it's Hank Jill. Whoa! I'm here to mix drinks and change lives. I'm here to sell you alcohol and alcohol accessories. How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? Right. Beer for Gil. Haven't I seen that girl before? She does look familiar. Here. Thanks. Lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget. Disposal unit comes on Sunday. You have any expired ingredients on your side? Alright, yeah. There's a bottle of Carmetrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Ah, shit.
Hey, miss.
Yes?
Are you happy?
Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but...
No, I mean, are you happy with your life? With your choices?
Deep question. I mean, I might have one or two regrets, but I guess it could be worse.
Regrets?
Yeah, I mean, don't we all?
I see.
Hey, Jill. Whoa! Again? Aren't you a bit on edge?
Maybe.
What did you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day?
I did.
Why? I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week, so I needed to take them out.
Oh, let's see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyway.
Chump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. So true, Gillian. I frequently tell people that one of the things I miss the most about my time in Canada was I could have a pocket full of change and still have enough for, like, a good dinner. Or, like, just a quick pick-me-up meal from, like, the dining hall. Like, I could literally dip my hand in my pocket and have, like, $6 in change. What? Did you throw it in someone's face while escaping? That only happened once, and the old lady started it. Okay. Right. Why does an arcade still use coins nowadays? Or physical money when you get down to it? For the reason arcades still exist. Nostalgia.
Maybe. Hey, miss.
Yeah?
Do you recognize me?
I mean, like I said, she does kind of look familiar. She kind of looks like the ex-girlfriend's little sister, I think. Or maybe I'm just thinking... Yeah, maybe I'm delusional.
Recognize you?
I want to say I do, but sorry.
Really? You can't remember your own sister's face?
Sister? Sorry, but I don't have any sister?
Not even a sister-in-law?
No way. Gabby, is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you've just grown so much since I last saw you. Yeah, she said her and her ex, like, separated, what, 3-4 years ago? At least that's when that picture was taken. How long has it been?
3 years.
Right. So you know her?
Yeah, she's actually my ex's sister.
So how have you been doing?
I actually had to transfer schools and managed to skip a grade thanks to the admissions test.
I mean, that's good news. Why do you still look so fucking mad?
I'll be out of middle school next year.
I've always been a smart one, so that's no surprise. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist.
I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple of years to think about that.
Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. So, how's Lenore? Oh god, please tell me. Wait, who's Lenore?
Her sister,
she was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat? Color me surprised. Shut the fuck up, Gil. I will throw this glass at your head. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So how's Lenore doing?
She's dead.
I'm sorry, why? Sorry, I don't think I heard right.
My sister is dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news.
Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around! I mean, wow! My sister was left to suffer her disease alone while you were all merry here, mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick? Of what? Since when?
Localized nanomachine rejection. It gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be merry worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing out at me like that? Did I infect her with the disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It'd be no surprise if that fight played a key role in killing her. That's just speculation. You can't expect... And all of that because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up! I didn't kill your sister, for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with the nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've even heard she was sick. Do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slipping through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared. But I needed to grab a hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. You think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot! Ah! I'll make sure that girl gets to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief...
I know. Come on, Jill, let's take you home. Home sweet home. Hey, Jill, you want to grab something to eat?
I'm not hungry.
Want me to come in, keep you company?
I'm fine. I just need to be alone for a bit.
Jill. You can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay.
It's not okay! It's not.
Come here, Jill. Come here.
It's just... I feel like part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news and she held nothing but animosity for me. Not only that, but I lashed out at her too. History fucking repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. Maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe. Maybe. Thanks, boss. I really needed this.
Do you want me to stay with you today?
Thanks, but I actually need some time to myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order.
I understand. Don't do anything funny, you hear me? Any weird thoughts come to you or you feel too anxious, call me.
Yeah.
Hey, 4, she's in your care, you hear?
Meow.
Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check on you nonetheless.
Goddamn. Despite all that, total earnings are $26,220. Drink totals for the day were $18.10, no mistakes, 30% commission. Today's payment of $543, $300 in tips, flawless service bonus of $500.
Remember, I'm here for you anytime.
With an extra $300, total transfer of $1,643, bringing our total funds up to $10,397. Which is good because we've got an electric bill that's due that's like $8,000. Yep, electricity is due on the 24th. Still got 2 days and we still have plenty. Jill is feeling down, but she really liked that cutesy game poster she saw. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. I love how it's very, plainly labeled cutesy game poster. Poster for some cutesy game about a pink-haired witch flying on a broom.
Jill smiled a bit at the cutesy poster. And look, we can see it on the wall. I like that when you buy stuff, it does show up. Like we've got that little Daruma guy, the hollow plant, the fan. And of course the big things of the year. Nothing new from Mickey. Makeheist releasing the EKDV 186 update. Is this the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth? I literally can't stop touching myself. Such high quality release. Why is the camo blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Your shit taste is showing. Nah, I just think I'm just kinda I'm kinda tired of seeing the same thing over and over again. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. Better stop buying so many weapons already or I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff for other civilian weaponry? They said they were going to announce more stuff on a later date. I like porn, you guys. This thread is closed. Invisible guns? I think they'll use it for cute patterns. That's all from Reddit. Let's see what the news has to say. 66 American Kid returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the imposing giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American Kid surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves, 66 American Kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. I wish I knew more about wrestling. Sounds exciting. Fun fact, apparently this year's WrestleMania is this weekend. New act proposes increased surveillance. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Many people died during protests, and that could have been avoided if we'd had more control over the masses, Quincy said during a parliament meeting. We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers, the non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use it at this point. When asked about possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments. More nanomachines? Tell a smokescreen to divert attention. Kira Mickey Encore concert announced. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kira Mickey are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. Wasn't it Super Silver Thunderdome in the other one? Well, I guess as long as all the words are there, it's fine. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so be quick and secure the best spots. You can get tickets from the following retailers: Ticket Lord and Idol Hell. Jill just says, good for her. Yeah, the days are going fast today. Not even an hour and we're already ready to go to work. Thursday, December 22nd. Good evening. Are you okay? Feel like shit. You sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home. I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I will come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is hairy. Yes. It is. Who's the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender strapped for cash that distanced herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all that away to be here, so here I will stay! This is what I wanted. This is why I left all that behind. This is why... See, you're starting to sound like a broken record. Oh, leave her be. I'd rather have her here than alone in her apartment. How you feeling, Jill? Feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. The lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanobes look down to me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited. That's good. Where's the mutt? Working with CIRA. At CIRA. I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here she's surrounded by people that care about her. It's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as Form might be, he's still just a cat. Might not have Jill stay, but not serve anyone today. What part of I won't leave don't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. What do we do if she lasts out at a client? That's why you're here, Gillian Pliskin. Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. Oh, you already put on music. This is gonna be an interesting day. Oh no! And the first person she has to deal with is Virgilio! Oh no! I can't decide if I feel worse for Jill or Virgilio. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Oh wait, it's outside. Never mind. Ah, hell no! We meet again, bartender. That we do, buddy. That we fucking do. How's your question mark? Still in place? I still can't decide if that's your hair or if you, like, drew that on with your eyebrows. Because they look the same color. Virgilio, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the street makes it seem almost like a starry sky. When I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? Waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not following. Spell out your order like a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine then, I want a Sparkle Star. S-P-A-R... Cool Star. Sparkle Star. Big one. See, was it that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? Bro, you're not supposed to ask that. Whether or not it's accurate, it's not. You should... rude. No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, self-hate, and... On second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. I get those too, you know, periods. Is Virgilio saying he's trans, or is he just being ridiculous and he's about to say something like, I have my blue period once every blue moon, and all I want is a blue fairy. Or some shit. You do? Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved on to my enlightenment. God damn it, Virgilio. Here I was thinking you'd get to say something... Yeah, you'd get to say something serious for once. Are you implying I'm not serious? Nothing about your personage is serious, dude. Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice, whatever, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please, take measures against it instead of sulking so much. I'll be damned. That actually sounded half sensible. Here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too, so you admit it.
At least he admits it.
Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. You want anything else? Have you ever seen how the... A bad touch. Oh, that usually works. Jill, you gonna laugh? Oh, I hope this helps. No! That's how you can tell she's really in it. She's not laughing at the bad touch. God damn. I love how I'm just like autopilot making every drink big now. Not telling me I can't. Big bad touch for Virgilio. Here. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. I know, right? Everybody hit the panic button. Oh god, it's happening! It's really happening! Everybody stay calm! Stay fucking calm! I feel like that doesn't quite apply, and yet it completely applies. If only I'd apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I... Can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender? You're making lots of faces there. Pride? Fear? What kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore? I can't even fucking remember what kept me from fixing this whole situation? Can't I at least find solace in whatever feeling was that brought me to the situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now. Oh, I think that's safe. Hey, Jill! Yeah. Huh? Oh, thank God, a normal person. Ah, a mummy! God damn it, Virgilio! She's not a mummy!
No, I don't have kids.
God damn it! Still more normal than this twat. How you feeling, Say? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. What happened to you?
Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble.
You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally.
I guess.
You're the one who looks like it now, though.
How do I put it?
It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood.
Anything I can do?
Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. Do you want something?
My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer.
And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine, I don't need anything. Let's make a beer. I don't wanna push Say too much, so we'll just do a regular size. Regular beer. Plus, again, I don't know if she's gonna have to pay for any of this, or like now the White Knights are all disbanded and shit, so I don't know if she's even gonna have a job. So I don't know if she's gonna be able to, like, pay for any of this shit. I mean, I'm sure she obviously paid for it, but, like, I don't want to overextend her wallet and stop her from being able to pay bills or whatever. Though I feel like Stella would probably spot her something if she really needed it. But I don't know if she'd let her. Anyway, here. Yay, let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So, did something happen to you? Fine, nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. Girl, no! When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh! Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, Maybe... Ugh! Are you alright? Trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss as to what to do here. I'm sorry. You wanna hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh. Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Hey, Virgilio. Yeah? You were just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid! This'll make a good entry in my poems blog. I'd feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes. No! I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I just keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Maybe he has that kind of face. Or maybe it's the question mark. Oh well, might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? Be with you, of course. That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? Yeah, because when we last saw Say, like she had just shown up at the bar after getting out of an ambulance. After, like, getting some immediate treatment. I assume getting her bones set and stuff. And at that point, she hadn't seen Stella yet. So we basically sat there and convinced her to, you know, get off her tuchus and go home to Stella. She slapped me real hard. It hurt. She said, "That's for making me worried and not listening to me." And then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. Someone to whom I said some mean thing to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah, sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, I just... Calm down. I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything, and that's kinda fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, Say. I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. You could always order another drink. Oh yeah, that! Let's do that. Give me something cold, please. Alright, let's give Say something with ice. I mean, we could give Say a bad touch. But I know she tends to prefer sweet things. You know what? Let's go flavor. Oh, that's just mixed. Aged. Aged. On the rocks and blended, and it's super sweet, so we know she likes that. There's not too much alcohol, so I think she'll like it. We're taking her to the moon! On the rocks and blended. I guess I need to stop jamming out and actually stop the fucking drink, huh? Here. It's pretty cold outside, though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? No. People have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually. But they've also told me I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica. I needed something to do some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. Ain't that the fucking truth? Tubas are fucking huge. Heavy as shit. I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I get that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin right until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why did you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That and almost burning my place up. And Stella coming. Girl, don't even worry. One time a friend of mine and I accidentally almost set my apartment on fire while we were making spaghetti. Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm gonna take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. Yeah, there's not any big dramatics to that story. No, see, what happened was we were making spaghetti, and what I usually do is to help keep it from sticking, you know, you put some salt and like a little bit of oil in with the water when you cook it. And I don't know if it was like the way he put the spaghetti in the pot, but maybe like some of the oil splashed up, or somehow the ends of the spaghetti that weren't in the pot yet caught on fire. God, now I'm hungry, but I had an okay amount to eat today. I mean, if you're hungry, you should eat. Not saying you have to go have a big extravagant fucking meal or anything, but, you know, just a little something. Yeah, frankly, I don't even remember all the details of how it happened. Mostly I just remember that it happened, but thankfully did not escalate. It was one of those we both just kind of looked at her. I mean, you don't have to explain if you don't want to, but by all means, if you do, go ahead. Listen, On this stream alone, we've listened to Dorothy talk about gangbangs and orgies. And playing pranks on mall mega Santas by saying she wants. Okay, fair. I mean, if you want, you can DM me about it. It was like just one of those you want to get it out kind of things. Let's be real, it takes a decent amount to make me legitimately uncomfortable with something. Yeah, I've noticed you have a higher tolerance for that kind of stuff. Yeah, I couldn't tell you why. I just do. I don't know, maybe it's just one of those kinds of things where... It's like somebody in the game was saying earlier, they're like desensitized to a lot of that kind of stuff. Okay, yeah, that's... makes sense. Yeah, that's something Mr. Barista and I have talked about also, quite frankly. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here at midnight my time, finishing my dinner that I picked up from the store. So, hey. Big thumbs up on that part. Stella and Say make me a bit jealous. Maybe it's a bit mean of me to keep starting it with your love is a drug. You operate on a different schedule than I do. I probably shouldn't, though. I usually get up between like 8 and 9, like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. But then at the same point, on days like usually Friday, Saturday, I'm at work until 10 p.m. my time, so I don't even get home until at least 10:30. So then it's like, if I were to maintain a quote-unquote proper sleep schedule, I would be in bed right now. I don't know why I'm giving that face. I wake up between 8:30 and 9:30 myself, even though I stay up late. Seems like a valid reaction to me. Maybe it's because you work late and you have more time, like, during the day to not necessarily be up and going. Like, when I get up at that time, I just get ready and I go to work. Like, in the absolute latest, I'm usually out the door by 9:30. Then, most days of the week, I'm out of the house for, like, 12 hours. Like, I don't get back home until anywhere between 8 and, like I said, 8 and 10:30 or 11 if I have to go do some shopping. Like, it's one of those, if I didn't eat past a certain point to make sure I was, you know, for weight loss purposes or anything like that, I would probably be very hungry because, well, for one thing, I had bariatric surgery that reduced the size of my stomach. So, like, I get hungry faster in that regard. Only have to worry about being out of the house for more than, like, 8 hours. But my brother starts earlier than weird. Starts anywhere from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah, with me, it's my first job starts 10 in the morning to usually about 3 in the afternoon. And then the second job starts anywhere from 4 to 6 p.m., then goes from anywhere between 8 and 10 p.m., depending on the day. Okay, days he has to start at 8, there's a 90% chance that my mom could take me in when she gets off her job at 3:30. Well, there you go. Sounds like it works out pretty well. Let's put on wrestling so Jill's internal conflict with her emotions is broadcast in 4K. Excuse me. I'm back. Looks like you calmed down. Still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. Very fragile system like a Jenga tower about to fall over, but we've made it work so far. I feel that on a very deep level. But as long as it works, I'm happy for yous. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Ah, hello, Jill. What's this about? Protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists... I don't know what it is about 2025, but this is the year of me getting my shit together. And you know what? I love that for you. And I'm proud of all the achievements you've made towards that thus far. You've put a lot of work in, and it's clearly paying off. My father insists I go everywhere with protection. Most of the time, I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard? That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. Brantini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. I love how I'm just like blending their voices at this point. One big Brantini for Stella. Big Brantini. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I am not taking no for an answer. I know she's cat ears, but I have ears too. We matchy a little. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. Might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. Yes. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kid's park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? Aw, shucks. Well, thank you for that, Nova. Oh, and a hydrate. And a stretch. that is in fact the kind of thing I tell him a lot. It's like, obviously, I'm his biggest fan when it comes to doing stuff, but it definitely helps a lot to hear it from other people. Like, just in general, when you're having any kind of a time, or you're doing any kind of a thing, like, yeah, your closest people will support you, and they'll be all like, yeah, you're doing great, sweetie. But it's also nice to hear it from somebody else. So I do appreciate that.
She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. Oh man, that's a scene I can't forget.
Oh, she's embarrassed. So you two have known each other for most of your lives?
I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question?
No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item.
An item? What kind of item?
A blue shell.
A couple say. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school.
3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school?
Nope.
Oh.
Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill?
Childhood friends. Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess.
What kind of man was he?
Gruff. Kinda eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Ugh.
Around me, he was different.
I have memories of him barking orders to my dad only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends.
Oh. Hey Jill, what's this bloom light?
A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason.
Give me one of those, please.
I'll have one too. On it.
2 bloom lights for the girls.
Well, if Jill doesn't think it's a good idea to have, you know, if it tastes samey after a while, let's not make them big then. It literally looks like the brand Teeny, but without like the sticks on the side. Serve them. Here we go.
I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless.
Who's... Oh. Girl down.
Huh. Guess she had too much before I came.
Well, that and that she must still be tired from the whole bank thing.
She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. Guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a White Knight.
Treatment?
Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. Mandatory for every White Knight, regardless of division.
Oh.
Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say is still paying for it. Disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members? Unfair, you know? Among all the people using White Knights to further their own goals, Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, I think somebody said, I think it might have even been Jill who at one point said that she's, no, it might have been Dorothy. Either Jill or Dorothy. who said that she's genuine to a fault.
Paid off, though. Doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever.
Oh, good. That answers that question I had earlier. Well, good karma and all that.
She's earned the god's favor, I think. But you know, all that made me realize I might be a bad person.
How?
When I saw Sei wounded, asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time.
How sad is that?
Oh, girl, don't cry. Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows, maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while.
Maybe.
Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Sei, let's go get hamburgers and go home.
Yeah.
We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again.
Feeling better?
No, I just don't reek of rage. I still feel like a piece of shit.
Little steps, I guess.
Oh, it's Kim!
Fuck, what? Oh, I think I remember.
Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get for you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please.
Sure. Let's give a sunshine cloud to Kim. Load it up, why not? On the rocks and blended. It looks like a tangerine or something. Serve it.
Here. Thanks.
How's work on the web paper?
Oh, I quit.
What?
Yep, went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower and I told him I quit.
Why did you do that?
I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. I spent hours doing it only for the other bitches to come in and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim.
Oh. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything?
I guess you'll always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. Dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost...
Broke, ended up grabbing some frosted strawberry shredded wheats, like 3 slices of cheese and 3 slices of pepperoni. Hey, there you go. I mean, it's not like you got up and ate like an entire tub of ice cream or some shit. Like, you still quote-unquote made good choices. That's also a big part of the battle.
What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do. But it's certainly better than being there.
Yeah, because you're still getting your proteins and some good fats and stuff.
I feel free.
Free?
It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I can still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never!
What about your family?
They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do? And all that. And I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please.
What kind?
I don't know, bubbly or something.
Something big and bubbly, huh? Well, the first thing that comes to mind is a fucking beer. Oh, I don't want to get her completely blitzed. Now, you know what? Let's give her Give her a cobalt velvet. On the rocks. Mixed. Serve it. Here.
If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides.
It'll also kill things inside you. Gotta ask though, how did you end up working there?
No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family.
It's a really common tale, I guess.
Did you have troubles like those?
Same story as you. I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom. A little pause, stop, and take a breather. My life went to hell for that fucking breather. Fortunately, I can't eat cereal. I'm not going into details why, but it's best if I don't. I still have the cheese and pepperoni. Oh, there you go. Like I said, you're still making a quote-unquote better choice. Like, even though you're eating, you know, really late or whatever, you're still making a quote-unquote smarter choice for what you're eating. So, A+.
Give me something.
Something?
Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do.
She asked for something. Literally. Oh, you know what we could give her? Remember that one time I was just like fucking around and I accidentally made like a fucking tiki head? Let's give her that. Yeah, let's give her the tiki head. Here you go, have a flaming tiki head. That'll help your dry mouth.
Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have.
Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now.
Ekum bokum.
Ekum bokum. What are you gonna do now?
Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like I can do whatever I want, study whatever I like, work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that.
Thanks. I really needed the encouragement.
Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing.
Thanks. Bye, Jill.
Please come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know, I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah.
Honey!
Dorothy. Sorry, we're just closing.
I know. I came for you.
For me? Why are you hugging me?
I paid her to do that. All night long.
Come again?
Put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side.
What do you hope to accomplish with that?
Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. There's either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. You calm down a bit, but honestly I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something.
That's some alien reasoning right there.
It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time, now we're playing by my rules.
Please take care of me. Total earnings, $29,040. Drink totals, 1,440, 0 mistakes, 30% commission. Payment of $432, 250 in tips, flawless service bonus of 500. Treat yourself, buy something nice for you and Dorothy. $500 bonus. Total transfer $1,682, so our total fundage is currently $11,779. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted.
Who is that Lilum?
A very good friend. Celebrate the bastardized commercial version of an already bastardized celebration. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Oh, look at that! You can see it. Nothing new in Kira's world. Reddit's only updating like once a day. I wonder if the mod or the admin is still in jail. Not as mega as I thought it would be. I mean, for a shitty city apartment, this is probably as mega as she could get. Like, at least with fundage and such. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't look that much different than what I've got. Monster Girlfriend Shirari. Can't stop playing this game. Gorgeous graphics, innovative and addictive battle system, fun dating minigames, cute girls, that fucking music. Is this the goat? I don't know, do you like the goat girl? Heh, I'm gonna marry a goat. It's an alright game. 8 out of 10 at most. Shit game. No, it's a shitty game for idiot waifu bots like you. Wish this waifu equals bad game meme would die. This stupid game pandering to idiots, what's there to discuss? Are we being rated by normies? Normies! Fuck off. Fun things are fun. You're not allowed to have fun with video games. This thread is closed.
Sounds fun.
It's for nerds. Well, Jill, you said you had played one of those, so... Quincy studies possibility of allowing imports. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient with an import rate of only 0.8%. However, that might change due to recent shortages across the city. Excuse me? Where's my spell check? I don't think that's right. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. We won't lift the currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told AE. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising news given that the Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. So he decided not to steal all the city's funds? Good. Is Kira Mickey the biggest pop idol in history? So, you know what I've noticed? So, Kim said she quit the newspaper, and one of the authors was Kimberly Lavalette. But now, all of them are under the pseudonym name of Lana Smithy. Like, I wonder if, like, for some reason Kimberly was the only one using her real name somehow. Maybe I'm just misremembering or looking too deep into it, but... Is Kira Mickey the biggest pop idol in history? The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilum being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as human because they're immortal and as such cannot really understand what it's like to be alive, but most of the Kira Mickey fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilum people are insane. To me, Mickey knows more about life than I do, and I'm older than this damn city. Richard Snow, 55, told the Augmented Eye during a fan gathering. I'm with Richard, added Nacho, 6. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated with the way she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. Nacho. Dog? Don't tell me. I can't remember if we met a dog named Nacho during the dog prologue. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilim across the city have been receiving strange transmissions with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The contents are not clear, as most of the Lilim cannot remember exactly what they had heard. The most mysterious thing of all is perhaps the fact that the Lilim could not record any of these messages while they were being broadcasted. It was almost as if something had blocked the Lilim from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilim, the mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. Spooky. Or a bluff. Huh. Weird. Okay. I think before we go to work for the day, I'm gonna take a quick little breaky break. Clear off my desk, re-top off my drink. So I'm gonna go do that. Everybody get up, take a stretch, take a hydrate, go to the bathroom, grab a snack if it's not too late for that. Do a little bit of self-care, would you? Take care of yourself. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. Hi, Mr. Barista. You're up late. Hope everything's going well for you, love. I know you said earlier you were probably just gonna hang out and lurk. So you feel free to do that. Get all comfy cozy. I think we're at least gonna shoot to go until the next in-game break. And we'll figure out where to go from there. If I'm being honest, I am like tired. And I want to keep going. He's here for the party? Yes. Oh, we've caught up on all our news. We bought what we wanted. We better go to work. Friday, December 23rd. Evening. Well, it's the Friday before Christmas. Maybe there's a big wrestle fight. Hey. How are you feeling? A little more soft and warm. Come again? You heard me. So on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself. I'm still sad as hell. But, how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself. Sorta, kinda. So how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. Can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. Huh? I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said, enough to pay for this soda I'm having is fine. How'd you get her number? I have contacts. Right. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know, you hear? Thanks. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. You need a bartender, let me know, though. Nice to know. Anyway, we have work to do. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Nice to hear that again. Did you say something? Did I? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, it's you guys. Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Oh, so maybe this is the one who's a fan of Kira Mickey. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So what brings you here today? The fuck kind of voice do I give a dog with an eye patch? I wanted to see what place my best soldier is working at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Huh? Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana, that's just Jay. So, I'm guessing you're part of this whole CIRA thing? I say as I slap the shit out of my mic. I didn't even do that, technically. My Apom plushie did. Part of it, I founded it! Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on earth. Do you take corgis only? Do I look like one of those safe art bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are of the same species as I. Well, I guess that means you're not as racist as the corgis then. Sad thing is, I'd take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? Alright. Manly drink for the dog. Maybe I should just give him something bitter. Your promo bland. Bitter manly burning. Bitter manly burning. Bitter manly and strong. Bitter girly and soft. I don't know, I feel like this dog would probably like a gut punch. Ah, fuck it, we ball. Big gut punch. Oh, I better not say ball too loudly, otherwise they'll both freak the fuck out. Let's not get the dog completely sloshed. Gut punch. Here.
Yes, this is just what I wanted. Blech! This tastes worse than my own butt.
Hey, you asked for it.
This is a really nice place, you know. You picked a good place to work at, soldier.
Thanks! You really get paid?
Your efforts to keep CIRA afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better.
I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can Boss really afford that?
We have more urgent matters ahead, though, like the fact that we don't have enough balls for everyone.
Can't they just share the ones we have?
You fool, every dog has a right to his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying?
Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all of her money like water. I mean, what with the bar closing and all that?
But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes? Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes?
He's not wrong.
Tied together? Tied together? Don't be silly.
Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman.
This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know?
A box of boxes? Yes, a box of boxes. At least I'm pretty sure that's how they used to show up at my old job. I don't know, that wasn't my department, man.
Doctors consult doctors, boxes come in boxes, bottles come in bottles.
As expected from you, boss. Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks.
So tomorrow you're gonna check for people selling boxes, you hear?
Sir, yes, sir! Except that to boss, a good steak is more valuable than money.
Wait, what if they come with foil?
Russ and Straps had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil a piece of cheese came in.
Curses, you're right. We need a contingency plan.
Besides, boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog.
I wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet those Safar bastards have. She's always so nice with us.
I know! Her smile is so cute, too. Oh, they're talking about Betty. So it's better that we vet for a vet?
Yes, put that on the list.
A nacho! Oh yeah, I forgot she knew the dog. Are you staying for a while?
I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run.
Great, Gil can go with you. I can?
You will.
I'll still get paid for today, right?
That depends on Nacho's evaluation. Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going.
Oh,
I'm paying him anyways, by the way. I just wanted to mess around with him.
No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that?
You looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit.
When you put it that way.
Anyway, I'm going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her, too.
Yeah. So you having anything?
Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby. Await orders.
Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask Howard if he even gets paid with money. Hey, speaking of Betty! Betty! Man, I sure need to get wasted. I failed to see how getting wasted will make you feel Sheba! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap, we just got out of a building full of dogs. I mean, yeah, Dana did basically say as much herself. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses.
Hey there, robot.
Penny dogs. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Jill. Get me a beer, will you? Gotcha. Does Deal want anything? Okay, roll.
Sir, yes, sir.
So cute. He's fine. He's high on life right now. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Beer for Betty. I can make it big for the heck of it. Girl, I am already ahead of you. I'm making this beer as big as I possibly can. Look at me go! You never seen a beer this big? Here, let's make it special. Yeah. Cheers. Wait, hang on. Someone gifted me a subscription and they last I knew had the perfect emote for this. There it is. Cheers! I have a subscription on my main channel, I don't have one for myself here. Oh well. Hey Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. I had this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. Yeah! Yeah, it's Liam6. He has all kinds of emote. He's got quite a few of them with Furret. And by quite a few, I mean, more than I realized, actually. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Liam is a variety streamer. He does all sorts of things. He does various talk shows. He does one show on, like, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think, called Sidebar, where he just goes over recent events, like in the video game world. Don't know if he still does it, because I haven't been able to watch for a bit. They would pull up, like, food stuff on the internet. It was a segment called Meal or No Meal. And Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, he hosts a show called Late Night Luck Check. Where it starts off, anybody can enter marbles on stream. And the top 4 people who win like 4 separate races, they move on to the next round where it's a AI Mario Party. They go for like 6 in-game turns, and then the top 2 go on to the next round, which is just AI Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. And the person who's, you know, AI wins that one, they get to go to Deal or No Deal. And depending on how well they do, there is the potential for gifted subs to the community. For every, I believe it's every $100,000 that the person, quote-unquote, makes in Deal or No Deal, there's a gift sub. So there's the potential for like 10 gift subs for the chat. It does not always work out that way. In fact, the million gets knocked out quite early, fairly often. So there's a bit of a joke in the community to go for the penny run. You know, the lowest possible briefcase value. That's why he also has a penny emote with Howie Mandel's face on it. You know, for penny run for Deal or No Deal. He also does Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizers. He usually I don't know if it's usual, but a lot of times he participates in like races against other people. I think that's usually on Saturdays. He calls it Zooter Day. In the past, he used to do, like, once a year because of just how good he was, or is, how much knowledge he has of Ocarina of Time, he would do what he called a foot run. Exactly what it says on the tin. Mans would play Ocarina of Time with his fucking feet. I don't think he's done that in quite a few years, though, but I remember it happening. But yeah, Liam is a very chill guy. He actually raided into us once a while back. And, like, I'm not even kidding. He is one of, if not, like, the first person I ever subscribed to on Twitch. Like, I was one of the first people who subscribed to him on my main account not long after he started. To the point of I still have the fancy first Founders badge. He said that he'll never take it from me, even if my sub lapses or anything, so I feel quite special like that. Yeah, one more anecdote before we keep going. Liam was actually also on on one of Desk's interview with a content creator shows. And apparently one of the big things that got him to say yes was the fact that, I'm me. He's like, oh, your wife is barista? You know, before I became barista, he was like, oh yeah. So yeah, finally, I'm the one with the clout. Yeah, apparently he said that was a big part of the reason he wanted to be on. And he just liked his vibes. Yeah. If I'm being honest, one of my prized home decor items I've ever received was in a giveaway that he did many years ago. It's a Majora's Mask perler that he used to have like on display in his stream setup behind him. Yeah, this was like 8 years ago now, I think. Oh hell yeah, I will absolutely do that. But yeah, it is frankly one of my prized home decor items, and I'm a little sad. I had to move it to be able to accommodate my ring light on my wall for my setup, but it's in a good place where it is now. Like, I can still see it and it's still, you know, visible. It's one of my favorites. Anyway, Betty's over here asking Jill if she wants to get put in contact with a guy who does like art with cans and stuff, because Jill has so many in her apartment. No thanks, the last thing I need right now is more crap taking space, she says as if she literally didn't just buy a mega Christmas tree. So how are things up at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up for better or worse. For worse? She's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest of things. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. Doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with, even. No problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit. Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard not to offend anyone. Seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either. You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot distance. Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Like a rabbit. It raises up the question of whether she's really like that, or if you're the one making her wary of anything she says. Well, why don't we test that? How? You go out there. Why? To test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know? I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. Even if you were right, you have quite the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? She's cute and her reactions are cute. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me? Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. What are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was... Say, this Laura girl, do you guys get along? We're never gonna learn Rad Sheba's name! Though I guess like Dana said, it doesn't matter what his name is. I wouldn't know, we get along as co-workers at the very least. What kind of girl is she aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing? Slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. That's his new name, Brad Sheba. Exactly! Like, I'm pretty sure when Fangamer had a plushie of him, it was literally just called the Rad Sheba plush. I think they may have discontinued it, though. Makes me sad. In other news, they are doing a Pizza Tower physical release. So there's that, I guess. Like... There's so many freaking... They have Castlevania shit now? What? No, stay focused. Stay focused. Aha. Yeah, they must have discontinued the plushie, but they have pins. They have a t-shirt that has Jill on it. They have a t-shirt with Rad Sheba on it. There's like a pub glass and coaster set. The complete vinyl set. There's also a CD set, but that is currently waiting restock. And the Karmatrine Dream Cocktail Recipe Book. How to mix drinks and change lives, it says. Don't mind me just glossing over like the table of contents and everything. Apparently in the glossary they also have a description of butterfly pea powder. Not like that. So maybe you end up using that for one of the drinks or something. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, apparently you can even do the flaming moai. Love that. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, no. The mistake being I opened the Castlevania section of Fangamer. It looks so cute! They have a Chibi Alucard pin. From the looks of it, at least on a couple of the pages that I saw, they did have non-alcoholic variations. So Coffee Talk wants to come out with their own recipe book for how to officially make those drinks without using the 3 main ingredients. You got him pranked. You know I'd shill money out for it. Yeah, I would too. I'm a sucker for a good novelty book for stuff. Excuse me. Really, really slowly. Can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there, then? Because she likes dogs. That's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. I mean, it's not wrong. Betty has told us. Okay, bad example. May I say something? By all means. That Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be. Wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person, Lilim? More assertive partner? Yo, piece of scrap. She's totally calling you a pussy. She's right, though. Sharing interests and being compatible are two totally different things. Then you'd be underestimating the power of love. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or worse. Who knows, maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive me nuts. I guess that's a possibility too. Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try to eat her out there. Be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you? And you already tried to hit on her, didn't you? Make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not into girls. How did you find out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. She seemed, giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird. Okay, enough Laura for a night. Refrain from using "that's what you said last night," jokes, or any variations thereof. Please. Party pooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. 1 bloom light and 1 fringe weaver. Matthew, you said that last night. A drop mix. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. Betty wants a fringe weaver, I'll give her a fucking fringe weaver. I will not give her a fringe weaver, apparently. I forgot to make it aged. I knew I was missing something. Not only are we in Glitch City, we're in Glitch Drink Central, apparently. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a bloom light. Seems it was first developed at some video games event. Hey, where's my cursor? The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were of course part of some big games company. Seems that company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender literally make them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark? Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Jill? In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Oh, thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. But you're one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more... What's the word?
Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis. Hey, I'm just quoting you. But yeah, I think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How was that bad? We'd all go and protest, we'd start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. Found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. Not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. Oh god, ain't that the truth? Lots of people in, like, especially college groups will only join up because it's a way to hang out with their friends and actually feel like they're doing something important with themselves. But at the end of the day, whether or not they actually believed in what they were going for, who knows? Also, totally not me just glancing at my social medias and not seeing that my live post did not go through until like just now. Oh well. It happens. So I moved from group to group, only to find people who were in it because of a fad. I'm playing Yakuza. I ended up going on a date with a chicken. You fucking what, mate? Kasuga got catfished by a bird. I could see that happening to him, quite frankly. I don't have a— ah! Now, was that called for? Anyway, I don't have the clip command thing set up. Mostly because I never really think that I'm entertaining enough to get clipped. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not pressed. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I've decided, like, out of character, I decided that, the red eyes are, like, a sort of signal that I'm using at least part of, like, my vampire powers. So since I've at least got my bat ears out, that's what that's about. I don't watch your streams primarily from my phone. I'd be taking more clips. I just refuse to deal with the clip thing on mobile. That is totally fair. I did it like once recently and it was obnoxious.
And I don't even think the clip came out the way I wanted it to. Okay, but now I need to know, what else came from the chicken date? Did you offend the chicken by going to KFC or some shit? Are they a summon? Are they like your lobster friend from the last one, whose name escapes me? Okay, I don't think I ever read that one out loud. So I moved from group to group only to find people who were in it because of a fad. When they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it wasn't so much the person you had the relationship with, but other people. You seriously never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Safe Our Toy Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? Pay from the dogs isn't good enough to keep with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. Hard to believe dogs pay you at all. This is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. At least I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. Will you get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine. Let's go then. See you, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. Alright. Well, I can't say I necessarily hate to do this, but I'm quite tired. And I'm going to call it a night here. First let me pull up some music so we're not just sitting here in the void together. Go find someone to raid out to. Yeah, very important to get those goodies since I have to work both jobs tomorrow. It's important for everybody to get those good eeps when they are able to. Well, hell, any kind of eeps are the good eeps. Anyway. You know what? Let's go. Let's go hang out with our friend Jay, who is doing some art today. Make sure I have this right. Yes. Righty. And as always, we'll drop in to-go order is here. Helps if I use the correct spaces. There we go. Looks like Jay is doing some art. Excuse me. Jay's a nice person. I think she's nice to hang out with, and her art is nice. Nice to watch the process. But at any rate, we're gonna go do that. And I'm gonna jump scare you one last time. So we're gonna go right out to Jay. Bring her some of that latte love, some of that cafe support. Make sure you take care of yourselves, get plenty of rest, hydrate, get some good food. And we'll be back at this again next week. We'll see you then. Bye!